Something that surprised me covering this space a little bit is you'll have an equal mix of men and women, for instance, getting hydrofacial.
You know, we're a biotech company that does skincare, so we look at things from the cellular level. It's, you know, it doesn't matter if it's man or woman.
Hello, I'm John Jannarone, Editor-in-Chief of Exec Edge. Thrilled to be back here in Orlando, Florida for ICR Conference 2025. We have with us today a special treat, the co-founder and CEO of AV Laboratories. This is Ami Mezezi. Ami, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So let's dig right into it. Tell me a little bit about the brand and what you're all about.
Yeah, so we're a clinical biotech-based skincare brand. We have what we believe is a groundbreaking technology for skin longevity, and we call that SOM3. So a little bit of background of the company. So I'm a molecular biologist. I come from the cell therapy space. Me and a lot of the core team members here at AVL, we came from a company that manufactured and developed products used to grow stem cells.
Okay.
That gave us a lot of insight and knowledge on what cells need and what they don't need. And 5 years ago, we took some of these principles and some of these formulas and we said, hey, this might work in skincare. We tested them at the cellular level. We saw that they had amazing effects on wound healing, collagen production. We then took it to the next step and self-formulated products based on all of this technology. Cream serums. We tested them in over 1,300 people. Again, found amazing results. Me, myself, I tested myself. I have dermatitis. Applied the product to my face over the years and it's helped me a lot. And we found products that we believe are revolutionary and groundbreaking and based on real science. And we launched AVL with that.
That's great. So Ami, tell me, obviously there are these behemoths, very big companies out there who've been doing, a lot of them are in the makeup industry too.
Yeah.
Who've been doing this kind of thing for decades, longer. How are you better positioned coming in from this unusual angle? I mean, your background in molecular biology, for one, probably helps. So explain how you look at the competition, because you're going up against some really big incumbents, right?
Yeah, we are. I mean, I think my past experience as an entrepreneur, we built a global company that was clinic-facing. We had worldwide distribution. We want to apply that knowledge into this company. We believe that the science wins, and that was our philosophy in the previous company. We believe that the work that we've done and the results that we've shown show that we have a product that's superior and that's going to be able to compete against the best products on the market.
Makes a lot of sense. Now, typically you're going to have a company really pushing the benefits of specific products, but you come across things a little bit differently, right?
Yeah.
You like to emphasize longevity, health, big picture stuff. Explain that.
So it's, like I said, we have cream, serums, everyone else. It's the base technology. And the beautiful thing about kind of our technology is it's very simple. There's no biologics, growth factors, exosomes, a lot of this very kind of crazy stuff that a lot of people are putting into products nowadays. It's more about what we've learned. It's the simple nutrition at the exact concentrations needed for cells to perform their best, to be able to regenerate, repair, and to kind of be their best selves. So we believe that the core technology that powers all our products is what makes our products superior. And that's our philosophy.
Great. Now, just now in the green room, we were talking, you're based in Miami, not far from me. I'm in West Palm. You've got manufacturing in Canada, and then you've got all kinds of stuff around the world. Tell us about, what the thought that went into that as far as having such a global footprint.
Yeah, so like I said, previously we manufactured medical products at an FDA registered facility. We took those same principles. This is not a highly regulated field, but we're operating as if it were. So we are manufacturing our products under CGMP, ISO certified, FDA registered facility in Canada. That might not mean a lot to a lot of people, but it just means that we're, batch to batch consistency on manufacturing. And then we have a testing center in Colorado where we do a lot of the cell work to test, how these products are working at the cellular level. We're self-formulating this at a facility we have in Poland where we do, new R&D and look at new product lines that we're trying to release. So it's a global footprint, and with that, we're, trying to have a, global sales also.
Great. Now I want to talk for our viewers a bit about who your target customer is. Something that surprised me covering this space a little bit is you'll have an equal mix of men and women, for instance, getting hydrofacial, which I wouldn't have expected. I mean, that probably wasn't true 20 or 30 years ago, right? But tell me, how does it look with you guys? Also a similar balance between men and women and across ages?
You know, we're a biotech company that does skincare, so we look at things from the cellular level. It's, you know, it doesn't matter if it's man or woman. Obviously, naturally, there's probably more of a, you know, inclination towards women, but you know, we're focusing on both the man and the woman, and even the clinical trials, we attempted to look at both.
Now, you know, you were talking about how some people might not know the importance of working at a certified facility as you are in Canada and so on, but tell me about the importance of education. I mean, are people going to be more inclined to understand and buy your product if they know more about how it works?
Yeah, I mean, the general trend, we believe, I mean, longevity science is on the rise. I mean, the consumer is much more knowledgeable today than they were in the past. And there's also this trend of the scientification of beauty. Consumers are smart, and you need to be able to tell them what's in the product and why it works, and why the science works. And I think that in kind of this industry, there's a lot of kind of fake science, and I think that we're want to break through that and show people why this is a product that's very scientifically grounded and why it's going to have a long-lasting effect on their skin.
Makes a lot of sense. Let's just talk about the future here, growth. Obviously, it sounds like there's tremendous opportunity for organic growth.
Yeah.
You keep developing new products. It sounds like you've got a wonderful team. Would you consider buying smaller companies, or are you going to stick with in-house growth for now?
I think we're going to stick with in-house growth. We're expanding. This year is going to be about expanding both our D2C sales, but also entering into clinics, dermatology offices. We're going to be bringing on a big celebrity ambassador in the new year that we're going to be excited to announce, working with a couple of other big name dermatologists that we're going to be excited to announce pretty soon. So this next year is going to be about in-house growth.
Just last question for our viewers who might want to be consumers of your product. How do you go about finding it? Do you need to go to a dermatologist? You buy it over the counter? How does that work?
No, so avlaboratories.com.
Okay.
Our social media, Facebook for right now, direct to consumer, and then hopefully you'll see us in the your dermatology office soon.
All right. Well, Ami, I really enjoyed this. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I'm John Jannarone, Editor-in-Chief of Exec Edge, signing off from Orlando.